Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Episode 49 of the career mode. We are 11 points behind Mark Martin for the points leader right now. We have 6 wins. He has 3. It's been a super tight race all season so far. Everything's maxed out on the car. All our employees are maxed out as well. We're going on to Dover. Hopefully we can do pretty well here. The smaller tracks we've been better at. The bigger tracks have been a little slower at. So Dover's like a good mix between the two, but I think we'll be pretty quick here. At least I'm hoping so. All right, qualifying I feel pretty good for. I don't know how fast these guys are going to be. I ran a 22.6. Mark Martin ran a 22.7, so that makes me feel good. I think we can get pole, honestly. I don't know how fast we will be long-term, like getting through traffic and stuff, because that seems like it might be a problem, but I do feel like single car speed, we have it at least, which is good for this track. I was kind of worried about it. This track's really tight, and it's hard to get the car to rotate. I ripped down my grill tape just so we weren't blowing up the damn engine, but we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully I can hit 22.6 again. I hit it a couple times back to back. I just have to go into the corner pretty deep, then wait on it, get on throttle, make sure we don't wash out, hit the wall or anything, because it gets very tight very easily. So I'm a little cautious on getting on throttle so we don't get too tight. I got on throttle a little early there. I had to blip it one more time. I got a 671. Okay, I'll take it. At least it'll be pole. For now, I don't know if anybody behind us will get it, but we are 10th ahead and we got it. Okay, but Mark Martin's in second. Of course he is. It's going to be a tight battle for this race, trying to get back into the points lead. We're only 11 points behind him, though, so hopefully we can get it.
Hello and welcome to Dover International Speedway in Delaware's capital. This mile-long concrete oval houses some of the most intense racing in NASCAR today. Some of the biggest crowds on the eastern seaboard flock to the Monster Mile to see the best drivers in the world battle door to door.
Should be a fun race, though. Dover's always a pretty tight race. And hopefully we have good gearing. 52 laps. This is like the third race in a row. I think we have 52 laps. 26 in fuel. Oh yeah, our restarts are flying. We're like a rocket ship in first and second gear. That's crazy. That's really nice. I do like that a lot. Just got to not get tight here. They're going to start catching us down the back stretch though, but we should pull away on the entry of the corner is the main thing, because we can dive it in so much deeper. So that's where we really get away, is our entry, middle of the corner, and then they start catching us on the exit once again. But Rusty did get by Mark Martin. I'm very happy about that. Hopefully, Mark Martin can fall back some more spots being stuck on that outside lane like I see in the mirror. That would be really nice. Hopefully, it goes well for us. So we have a long way to go in this one. Probably, it's going to take a little bit to catch live traffic too, I actually think, because of the upgraded AI, like, difficulty to 105%. We ran a 5 right there. Oh my god, we were flying right now. So we were pulling away from everybody. Mark Martin has fallen out of the top 5, it looks like. That's beautiful. Hopefully that can continue, and we can continue to lead this race and catch these lap cars. We got like 20 laps until we're going to be pitting. I imagine we'll catch some lap traffic before then. Usually we do, but with this AI difficulty up, it's going to take a lot longer, and it's going to be harder to pass them as well. We just ran a 4. Oh my goodness, we are flying right now.
The car headed pitting.
Oh, somebody messed up or something. It looks like they had some front end damage. Don't know who that was. It was one of like the triple digit numbers, but the top 5 has been wild. Like, you can see Casey Atwood there in 5th. He was up to 3rd very recently. Hermie Sadler was in the top 5. Kurt Busch has gotten to the top 5 for the first time. Bobby Labonte's up to 3rd, who doesn't do that great most races. He's usually around like 10th to 15th. Man, this is such a weird race. Like, we have like a few more laps till we're gonna pit. We have almost a 7-second lead, and I haven't seen a soul besides that guy that was going to pit. And I'm assuming he blew his motor. Well, there wasn't any smoke coming out, so I don't know what the hell he did. On lap 9 of this race, we ran our fastest lap, which was a 3. Like, we are just absolutely moving in this one. So we're doing very, very well. Still haven't seen any lap traffic, which I'm very shocked by. We're not even going to catch lap traffic by the time we pit, it looks like. We're running 22-second laps. Oh, there's the back of the field, actually. I was going to say, we're running like 22.5-second laps, and we're 8 seconds ahead of 5th place. Where is the rest of the place? I don't even know, because it's been hard to catch these lap cars, honestly. So we're still not going to catch them by the time we pit, because we're going to pit here in a couple laps. So unless there's a caution, you'll see pitting next. We've gotten another second on the entire field behind us. Mark Martin's now worked his way back up into the top 5. First time I've seen him up there since he started second. So everybody's like super close back there, and then like nobody's pulling away from one another. But we're going to be pitting this lap right before we catch all this lap traffic, and we have like 4 laps of fuel left, so it's like perfect time to do it. But I need to not speed. I've sped here on pit road once or twice before in the truck series because it's such a slow pit road. It's 35 miles an hour. We just got to get slowed down in time for it.
Slow down.
Get it. I was speeding. I was at 38. I swear it's gonna make us sit here and wait 15 seconds because of a 3-mile-an-hour difference. Because it didn't want to downshift. I was just trying to hit the brakes and get it to slow down. Instead, it took forever, downshifted, and then did not want to slow down in time. Oh god, is there gonna be a 15-second penalty? I think there's going to be. Oh, there's not. We got lucky. Let's go. I guess it gave us a little bit of a buffer. I will take that. We actually fell all the way to last from that. We didn't go a lap down though, which is the big part. So yeah, that guy is 8 laps down. Who was it? E-River. He is 8 laps down. So yeah, his car is definitely done for. So we won't finish dead last regardless of what happens. But everybody's gonna probably start pitting here in the next 5 to 10 laps, I would imagine. So we're just going to be driving as hard as we have been, hopefully hitting our quick laps once again, and just trying to catch the back of the pack until everybody starts to pit. And then we might just pass everybody on pit road and not even have to worry about a car on track until after pit cycles, which would be really nice.
Okay, that's the halfway
Few
mark.
cars on pit road right now. Some of the top guys like Junior and Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin, they're all on pit road, so we're pulling back away from them, and it looks like a lot of the rest of the field's starting to come down. It's only been like 5 laps maybe. Oh, we gotta dodge this because they're all getting checked up in the pit road when they come in at once. Oh my goodness, look at that line. That is gonna lose them a ton more time trying to all pit at the same time because they all come to a dead stop on entry. Honestly, these 4 cars in front of me that stayed out might have more of an advantage unless like they're still stopped there on entry. We'll see coming by this time. Is everybody still like stopped up? Or is it moving? No, we just got the lead. Nice. Nope, it's not clogged up anymore. They're just all coming off pit road now. So look at all these cars going a lap down from getting stuck there going into entry. That is terrible. So that's the one positive of us pitting by ourselves at least, is that we don't have to worry about everybody checking up on pit road and we don't get stuck there, because that actually happened to us at the... Was it a green flag pit stop or something like that? I can't quite remember, because like some car ran out of fuel or died on pit road and we got stuck behind them in our rookie season. I think it was Rockingham or something like that weird. I think it was under caution or something, and we came down to try to pit and a car in front of us like ran out of fuel or just died, and there's nothing that we could do about it because we were just in the pit road animation and trying to go do our pit. I think we were trying to come out or something. I don't remember what exactly was going on. It was ridiculous, but we are nearly a full lap ahead of everybody. Rusty's in 3rd. Bobby Labonte's in 5th right up here. You can see the green car going in turn 3 right there. So we're going to try and put all these cars a lap down. I think Kurt Busch is probably, what, 8th at this moment? And then Ken Schrader 7th. And Junior's in 6th, I'm assuming. That makes the most sense to me. So we're going to try to put all these guys a lap down. They're a lot faster, though. It's going to be hard to pass them. We did get some right side damage. Oh, no, we just got rear damage from that. I'm shocked. I'm going to try and follow Schrader down here. Try not to wreck anybody. Because we're the leader, and we're so far ahead, we don't really got to push it at all.
20 to go.
Just try and be nice and safe and follow the faster guys. But the lap car, or the more lap down car is pulling down in front of Ken Schrader, which is really screwing up his run and ours as well. I'm going to try and get up under Ken Schrader. He does not want us to be here. I think we're 3 wide. But I'm going to try to get by this multi-lapped car because he is really slowing up everybody. What did it say, Stonebrook on the back of his car? Like, Stonebrook, you are super slow. I don't know if that's your name or not, but that's what we're going to call you because it's a sponsor.
All clear.
So we're going to try to send it on the outside a little harder, get to his outside, get a run. So up to, what, 7th is a lap down right now. Junior in front of us is 6th because he's been in the top 5 I have seen. Jeff Burton, Bobby Labonte right in front of us. That was pretty smooth, though, getting by the multi-lap car right there and not wrecking anybody. These AIs do take more of a bump now, though, for sure. They can take a little bit of a bump and not wreck. Getting by Junior, or trying to here. He actually moved up out of the way for us, which is really nice.
All clear.
That's a proper lap car. Rusty Wallace is fighting with Mark Martin there off turn 2 for 2nd place. That's huge. We are going to lead, like, just about all the laps. I don't know if Mark Martin led any laps when we went to go pit or not. or if Rusty led those laps. I'm not 100% sure. So that's a big point swing if Rusty led them and not Mark Martin. I'm hoping Rusty led them. Trying to get by these top 5 cars. It's going to be real
Stay
tough.
high. Still there.
Because it's 113's on the outside. Oh, don't wreck him. I nailed the brakes there and got sideways, did not run into him. That was very close. Trying our hardest to get by these guys without wrecking anybody. Trying to do it clean. 113 moved out of the way, thank you. I gassed it up trying to get to the outside of Labonte, and that did not work. It just got us tight there. How many laps do we have left in this thing? I don't even know. Like 15 right now? Oh, don't get in Jeff Burton.
Still there.
That was close. Rusty is blocking the hell out of Mark Martin up there, I see. Mark Martin's trying to get to his inside super badly. Oh, I was going to try and pull down in front of Labonte. I thought it was going to work. We just didn't have the room. This 116 just in the way. Kind of nudge him up a little bit without getting into him. Just show him we're here, and he moved up, which was perfect. Finally getting around Bobby Labonte now. And then we got to work on Jeff Burton here. Like, these cars are definitely faster. Oh, Labonte tried to fill that hole, but look, he would have definitely spun out beforehand, and instead he just backed off slightly, so that was really nice. Jeff Burton getting out of the way, being a good lap car and not losing more time getting lapped. That's honestly the easiest way to get lapped right there. Just let the guy by, and so you don't lose that much time. And then we got Mark Martin and Rusty Wallace not too far up here. So we're going to catch them hopefully soon and see if we can put them a lap down. Mark Martin's getting blocked in by these lap cars up here. It looks like Rusty's kind of getting blocked up there by Newman, which that's kind of normal. Newman's the hardest guy to pass ever. Whether it's for the lead lap or a lap down car, it does not matter. But try and get by Mark Martin here clean. He's been struggling with his lap car. I want to say it's Skinner. No, Mike Skinner maybe? I want to say it's Mike Skinner. He's blocking the absolute hell out of Mark Martin for no reason. Mark Martin's in 3rd place, my guy. I'm the one you got to worry about. And one, you're already a lap down anyways. It's not like it really matters that much. Newman is finally getting passed by Rusty up there. Bobby Hamilton's the only one left in front of Rusty. We got a couple lap cars in front of us with Mike Skinner in the 115. I don't know who the 115 is. Trying to bump him out the way a little bit. That didn't work. We're like stuck on his bumper there. Definitely gave us a little bit of front end damage, but we're fine. Mark Martin's really trying to get underneath Mike Skinner and just no avail. It's not happening for him. He is just getting blocked at the end of each straightaway super hard down into the corner. It's ridiculous. And Newman, I know, is not going to make it easy on us, because I'm trying to shoot it 3 wide between the 2 of them, if we can. Skinner is going to drop back down to the bottom, I think. Oh, no, he doesn't. Mark Martin able to get under him. And I get into the back of him. He's going to go slam the wall, but I was not expecting him to actually... Oh, we have radiator, and we have engine damage. Oh, no, that's really bad. Luckily, we're like a lap ahead of these guys. And I don't know what kind of time that we could run. We have a lot of aero damage. That ain't good. That is not what I want to see at all. If anything, if we do have a caution, I'm pitting and getting that fixed, because that could really hurt us, honestly. Because our car just does not have the drive off the corner like it used to. It's still not. It's not slow, but honestly, I'd rather not have that damage.
Still there.
But so far, no caution. That's good. I thought Mike Skinner might bring out one, but he kind of just went straight up into the wall, and he never spun out, which is nice. I thought he was going to drop down in front of Mark Martin again.
Still there.
Don't hit him. I thought he was going to drop down in front of Mark Martin again like he did every other corner, but Mark got just underneath him enough to get him up the track, and it got right in front of us because I was trying to gas it up to stay on their outside, and he pulled back up, and I was not expecting that at all. But only a couple laps left here. We got 2nd and 3rd in our sights in front of us, which is huge. So I don't really have to push it too hard. I don't have to put him a lap down. I'd like to, but I definitely won't catch Rusty. Rusty's flying up there. We got 2 laps to do it, though, and Bobby Hamilton is just glued to the front bumper of Mark Martin right now, which is crazy. Mike's, no, that's Mike Skinner. Who is the 33? Mike Wallace, maybe? I can't remember. I don't remember who the 33 is right now off the top of my head. I thought Mike Skinner was the 33, but I actually think the 4 car is Mike Skinner, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot. I think it's Mike Wallace or something like that. I think I got him mixed up. with the 4 and the 33. I don't know how I got it mixed up or anything, but white flag here. We're going to come home winners for the 7th time this season. Definitely going to have the points lead over Mark Martin, unless he led some laps. I'm not sure. I'm really hoping that Rusty led some laps. I'm not 100% sure who led, but we led 45 of the 52. That's awesome. Get over $350,000. That's irrelevant though. We get our 7th win of the year, which is huge. It looks like a lot of cars actually led laps. Kurt Busch led laps. Burton, Martin, and Rusty led laps. So we still do get the points lead there because we were 11 behind, and now we're gonna be 4 ahead of Mark Martin. What a tight points battle this is. Very crazy. But now is a real test for us again, going to Michigan. It's a very big track, very high speeds. I'm hoping we could be quick here, but who knows? Talladega was tough for us, or was it Talladega? I think it was Talladega in the last one. Where was it Talladega? I think it was, but we struggled a little bit and then got lucky. I have to go and look now. I can't even remember because it was in May. It was like the 2nd race here. I want to say it was this one. Was it? Oh, Lowe's we struggled at. Yeah, that was shocking to me. I do remember that now. Lowe's is where we really struggled at, and then we also ran Richmond, which we won. So that's what it is. So going to Michigan, very high speed track. I think we'll be able to dive it into the corner pretty well, but who knows how fast we'll actually be compared to them. Alright, we're like a 1.5 seconds faster than we have been before here. We ran a 37.9. I only ran 1 lap, but before I ran a 39.6. So I'm hoping I can run it a little bit better this time. Mark Martin's at a 37.6. So he is very fast up there. We might be able to qualify top 10 if I hit a good enough lap. That's going to be tough though. This car is super slick to where I could spin it out, honestly, or just slow down a ton turning it too much. So I just got to be careful on throttle, or on the turning, I should say. I'm pretty much full throttle all the way around the track, not lifting at all. So I don't know if that's going to be good or bad for us in these corners, because it's going to be tough to avoid people if we're going full throttle. I'm going to try to run a little up high and try and get some speed here for the lap, hopefully. Cut it down, get the car straightened out early, and try to cut off as much of this front stretch as possible. And we'll see what kind of time we can get. We're going for a 37.9 is what I had in practice. 37.6 is what pole is right now. But I just barely turned the wheel. You can see the back end like kicks out a ton, so gotta be careful about that here, because that's just part of this setup, and it's not even like super loose in the wedge or anything. Like the wedge isn't even all the way as low as possible like at most tracks. I can just get this car very sideways very easy, so which I'd rather have that than being really tight. But trying to maximize our speed without going up and smacking the wall. Hopefully we got a 37.9, if not faster. 37.7, I will take that. That would definitely put us in the top 10 spot, I would imagine, unless there's a lot of fast guys left. That'll put us 7th. I'll take that. Only a little over a 10th off of Mark Martin. We'll see how we could do in the race compared to him. I'm really hoping our gearing to start with will catch us up.
This is the Michigan International Speedway, home to the automobile industry and some great competition. If you like 3 and 4 wide racing, then Michigan's your track. This 2-mile tri-oval allows for great action with its high banks and wide surface. Located just outside the Motor City, drivers are always hoping to put on a great show for the auto industry here.
Yeah, it should be interesting because we get over 200 miles an hour by ourselves. Now in the draft, it's going to be absolutely nuts. I'm hoping we have some pretty good low torque gearing. It doesn't look like it's amazing. Yeah, we're kind of the same as everybody else. That's fine. 26 laps here. First time it's not at 52 for the last, like, freaking 3 races. 13 laps of fuel. But it's going to be some hectic racing, I think, because we're going to be all on top of each other right now. Through this corner is tough. Mark Martin starting on the outside again. He's going to lose some spots, it seems like. Rusty Wallace going 3 wide up the middle. We're going to go 4 wide here on the back stretch. Going to try and get all the way up under Ricky Rudd if we can. We got under Mark Martin, which I'm shocked by. Holy crap, we flew up here. That went a lot better than I expected, honestly. They all were like checked up a little bit. I don't have any real draft help, like DJ's not pushing us or anything. Stay under Marlin there. Sterling Marlin trying to get up in the draft of Mark Martin. Try and get up behind Sterling to get as much draft as possible. I can't keep the car steady. I'm trying to get it straight, and then I like overcorrect it. Rusty's right on us now.
Still there.
But we're only 4 points ahead of Mark Martin currently. Each spot is up here is like 5 points right now. So this is a big points battle in this race. It can go either way, honestly. I think I'll be able to get by Sterling here going into this corner because he goes in super wide.
Still there. All clear.
Try and check it up a little bit. Stay right with Mark Martin here. Getting his draft. Hopefully it pulls us up to them. Try and block Marlin a little bit so he can't get the run on us. We might be able to get under Mark Martin here. Oh, and Ricky Rudd. Clipping the apron a little bit. That's not necessarily good. I was going to try and pull up in front of Mark Martin. There's just no room to do so. The draft is strong, though. The draft is very strong. We are absolutely flying right now. What is our oil temp like? Okay, we're good. I dropped the grill tape. And, oh, don't get in the back of Ricky. I don't need any engine damage here. Dropped the grill tape to like 25%, so we hopefully wouldn't have any overheating issues with how fast we're going and the gearing and all that in the draft. Oh my god, I'm up to 210 on the straightaway. Mark Martin goes super wide there. I almost got into Ricky Rudd again. Can I stay in front of Mark Martin? I'm going to try and pull up here on the front stretch. Perfect. He's almost getting put in the wall by Sterling. That's amazing. Love to see it. Try and get back up in the Ricky Rudd's draft a little bit for the entry. The no will out drive the 40 car behind us. In the draft, the car is a little tighter for sure. Marlin's going flying by us there. He had a huge run off turn 2. Jeff Gordon's up here all of a sudden. Love to see that. Mark Martin has fallen back a little bit. He got on that outside lane, and it is not going well for him. I think I need to make this car a little looser, honestly, which I did not think I'd ever have to say that for this track, just because of how loose it is. Just so we can, in the draft, we can get the car rotated a little bit better. But we're side by side with Ricky Rudd now. We honestly have a shot at leading a lap here, I think. Don't get up into Ricky, but we're going to get out front, and now the car is going to get a little looser because we're not stuck in the draft and the downforce and all that. Going to try and stay in front of Ricky Rudd there. I think we're going to lead this lap now. That was beautiful. Somehow we worked our way up to the front. I did not think we were going to be able to with the qualifying effort we had and stuff, starting back in 7th. And our gearing wasn't even that good for the beginning either. But now we're out front, and we can kind of just free rein, like just full throttle it and get our car feeling good now. Still going to be over 200 miles an hour. That was our fastest lap of the race as well, just being out here by ourselves. That is absolutely huge. We are going to be pitting here in like maybe 3 laps or so. So I'm hoping we can make a little bit of distance behind us now. That would be awesome. All right, we're going to pit this next time by. Mark Martin's working his way back up through the field. He's back up to 3rd. I see him 3 wide in the middle, it looks like. But we're going to be pitting this time. Really wish Mark Martin wasn't back up there because now he's on the bottom. He's going to get up into the lead when we pit, and he's going to get some laps led, unfortunately, it seems like. Unless Ricky Rudd can make a charge back on the outside and somebody can push him. But I need to be careful into this pit road. It's 65 miles an hour, very fast pit speed. But I need to do it to where they're not going to run me over from behind. And I need to drop it. I don't know where pit lane is. Right there. Okay, we're good. It wasn't too bad, honestly. No tires, no damage. Let's actually drop this down a little bit. 20 laps. Is that going to do it for us? Yeah, it will. 100%. It will. I don't know if half a can would have worked or not, but better safe than sorry. Getting more. Might as well. What is it? 4.3 seconds. That was a terrible pit stop for a can of fuel. But we fall all the way back to last right now. Really far back in last. So we're basically just going to be waiting for these guys to pit. I think Mark Martin's got the lead now, unfortunately. And hopefully he doesn't lead too many laps. And we can cycle back out to the lead and try and get the most laps led in this thing.
There's a spin in turn 3. The yellow's out.
Oh, there was a spin in turn 3. Who was it is what I'm interested to see. We should be on the same lap as the leaders, and we should cycle out to the lead, I would imagine, from everybody pitting. It looks like Spicella, I don't know. And, oh, that is Spicella. Daly on pit road.
Okay,
it looks like Atwood was a part of it, but yeah. I think we're going to cycle to the lead, but I need to sit here and watch the entire pit sequence just to be sure, because I don't know if the leaders ended up getting that lap started before the caution came out. So I don't know if we're technically on the same lap as them or not, so I need to sit here and watch all the laps just to make sure. But I think we'll cycle out to the front.
The pace car is off.
Okay, pace car is off. I think I saw Mark Martin back in like 28th or something. We did cycle to the lead, which is good. I guess they had a bad pit stop or they got stuck in pit lane and stuff from everybody. I wish my car would at least swerve. Oh, there he goes. Never mind. They actually did. But Atwood, oh wait, Atwood's not on the lead lap, so never mind. He's a lap down. Oh no, he's in second now. Okay, the leaderboard had an update, I guess. But Atwood, Stewart, looks like Rusty Wallace is up here. Atwood is definitely damaged though from that wreck. So I don't know if he just didn't pit or pitted and still has engine damage and whatnot, but Stewart is all over us right now. I'm very lucky that Mark Martin had a bad pit stop, or he like was just about to pit or something, I don't know. He did lead like 4 laps, it said, and we're on like lap 6 of leading, and so far we've led the most laps with 6. I think Ricky Rudd has the second most with 5, and then Mark Martin had 4, and then I think Rusty had 2, so big wide range of people leading laps currently. We're trying to hold off the rest of the field right now. Hopefully we can do so with us being out front, because when we got out front earlier, we were able to pull away slightly and then hold like a 0.6 to 0.8 distance on them. So I'm hoping we can do the same here. And we got like, how many laps do we have left? We have less than 10 laps for sure. We have like 7 laps coming up here at the line, I want to say. So it's going to be a tight race to finish, but I do think we're going to be able to hold these guys off, get our 8th win of the year. It's going to be miraculous that we are going to get this win. We were out front before the pit stops, but I was interested to see how the pit stops were going to work for everybody, but this made it a lot tighter, I feel like, and made Mark Martin fall really far back. So that sucks for Mark Martin for sure, because he's been having a hell of a season with us, but now I think we're going to take a little bit of a lead after these races, because this is going to be a big points difference. We're going to lead the most laps. We were only 4 points ahead of him coming into this thing, and if we can end up winning this thing and he finishes outside the top 10, which would be massive, we're going to gain a lot of points on him. But also, we could have one bad race by wrecking out or something like that stupid. It could happen very easily, and those points are going to go right back to him. So we got to keep the pedal to the metal and try and gain as many points as we can. We got 6 laps left here, and we got a little bit of a lead right now, so we'll see if they can catch up to us or not. Coming around for the white flag. Rusty Wallace worked his way back up to second. Like, I think the last time you guys saw he was in second, but Ricky Rudd worked his way all the way up to second, and now he's not even in the top 5. I don't know where he went. I'm trying to see if I can see Mark Martin in their mirror at all, but I don't necessarily see him at all. Bobby Labonte's in 3rd. That's kind of crazy. Kenseth, Marlin round out the top 5. Been a solid race for us. We can't really pull away too hard, but we could, like, it's the slightest bit at a time. Ryan Newman back up to 5th. Wow, it's been very interesting top 5 like all race, but looks like we're gonna get our 8th win of the year. That is awesome. Make that points lead a little bit farther. Where did Mark Martin finish? Did he finish in the top 20? In 19th he is. Okay, so he gets 19th, and let's see how many points we're ahead of him now. We get a lot of money for that race. I'm interested to see if the results stayed the same, because I remember last time the results like screwed up weird. Sterling, Bobby Labonte, Newman, I feel like that was somewhat in the right order. And Mark Martin still finishes 19th. So yeah, he gets 111 points. We get 185. So we got a huge points lead over him in one race. That is awesome. 9 top 5s, 8 wins. That's just consistent being out front, and that is awesome. Very happy to have that points lead. Rusty Wallace is starting to get a pretty good gap between the cars behind him now, making himself in 3rd place. I'm interested to see where we go to next episode. Next episode is Infineon, first road course race on this high-ass difficulty, and Daytona. So that's going to be 2 interesting races. Daytona might be a tough one. Road courses have been good for us in the past, but I don't know how it's going to be on like Legend or 105. As you guys can see, I'll show show you guys again. It is on 105. There's been no cuts or anything, and you'd probably be able to tell. But 105 AI strength, not changing that all season. After like the first few races we ran on Legend, and then it seemed a little too easy. Now it seems like the 105 just shrunk the field like closer. It made the back guys a lot faster, and it seems like the front guys are still fast, maybe the slightest bit quicker, but not like as faster as I expected them to be. It's more of the back end catching up to the rest of the group. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Appreciate you guys watching as always. We're having a great season. I do think we can win this championship. We got 8 wins already this season. I think it's been like 14 races in or something. So we've been doing really, really well. We just got the points lead like solidified for now until we have a bad Infineon or Daytona race. We'll see how that goes next episode. So once again, appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.